Hello everybody, this is Sarahscopic and you're watching a big presentation of Youmacon Bonanza stuff. Before I begin, I do want to mention that I do have a special surprise for all of you at the end of this video, but you're gonna have to wade through all of my adventures of Youmacon before you get there. Or you could just skip ahead to this number on the screen that Editor will provide around there. Then you'll hear the surprise. But if you're cool, you will wait and listen. Let's just get going. So, as some of you know, I was at Youmacon last weekend, and if you guys don't know that, well, now you do. And it was super fun, and I cosplayed I did do 2 cosplays. I did my Scarlet Witch that I sometimes do, but I also did a new cosplay, Kirisu from Steins Gate, who you can see a picture of me being her right here. I look pretty awesome. It was an awesome cosplay. I had some people that recognized me, so that was super cool. And I had lots of fun, and I bought way too much art. And yeah, so I was going to show you guys the swag that I got. It's not really swag, it's art. And I have no wall space for this. I have way too much art. You guys remember my old apartment, how I had all that art? Yeah, I still have that art, but as you can see, I have no way to put them anywhere in this room. So that kind of sucks, and I got more. So, whatever, let's begin. So this one is Shadow of the Colossus. If you guys don't know this, I didn't actually play Shadow of the Colossus or Ico until they did the PS3 version. I just didn't play it as a kid. And I played them both, though, and totally fell in love with both of them. No, I haven't been able to play Last Guardian. I literally have it sitting there for the PS4, and I just haven't had a chance to play it yet. And I don't know if I'm going to get the remastered version for Shadow of the Colossus, but it sure looks really pretty, so maybe. Anyway, the point is I love this game, and I love this art. The reason I got this, actually, I wasn't initially going to, but Robbie, I forgot to mention, my brother, Robbie, was at this convention with me. It's the first time he had ever been at Youmacon, much less any convention ever, so that was exciting. The point is that he was at a booth buying a lot of art, and there was a deal where if you bought X amount of art, you get X amount off or something like that, and he didn't, I guess, buy enough, so he asked me if I wanted something, and I got this. Oh, this one has a story to it. So this is Chiaki from Danganronpa. I like her. She's super cool and cute, but this one has a funny story and I have to share. So this particular artist saved my life at Shudokon last year. You have to understand that at Shudokon, this picture did not exist yet. I don't know when she created this picture, but it didn't exist yet. That's important to the story. So I'm at Shudokon, and the voice actress for Chiaki in the English dub was there as a guest. And I happen to know someone who really, really liked this particular voice actress because she voiced a lot of his favorite characters, including Chiaki. So I was like, oh, I should get a picture of one of those characters, have her sign it, and I can give it to this person as a gift. Cool, awesome. So I was looking around the booth. It was on Sunday when I had this brilliant plan. And I was looking around the artist alley, like up and down for like an hour, trying to find anyone that had a print of any character that this person had voiced, hopefully Chiaki. And I couldn't find anything. It was amazing. And I went to this particular booth, and I forgot to mention I happened to already have 2 prints from this artist. I just happened to. One was a gift, and the other I got for myself. And so I kind of, at this point, kind of knew the artist, and they happened to have a different Danganronpa art. They were the only booth at Shudokon that had Danganronpa art. So I went up to them and I said, you don't happen to have anything with just Chiaki, do you? And they said, no, I'm sorry, we have, this one that has all the cast that she's in it, but not that's just her. And I said, listen, I'm in a bind. This voice actress, she's here. I happen to know someone who really likes this voice actress. She voices Chiaki. I was hoping to get a print of Chiaki to have her sign for this person, and I can't find anything anywhere. And they went, well, we could, I can do a sketch for her. Obviously you pay, but I can do a sketch, and you can use that. And I said, really? And she said, yeah, I love Chiaki. I could probably do it in like 30 minutes. Oh, please! And so I gave her the money, and true to her word, within like 20 minutes, she had it all done, and I took it, I ran, I got the signature, the person was very happy, I was very happy, my life was saved by an artist. Happens a lot more than you think. So Youmacon comes around, and they have a booth. And I go, and I immediately recognize it because I recognize the art that I had gotten previously. And I just went up to them, and I said, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but you saved my life in Shudokon because you did this for me. And they went, oh yeah, well we finally have a Chiaki print. I went, oh yeah, that's super cute. And then they went, here. They took it down, put it in a bag, and gave it to me. I don't know why either, in case you're wondering. I actually didn't know. I thought at first that they had mistaken that I wanted to buy it, and I was going to have that awkward thing where I wasn't originally going to buy it, but then I guess, well, I am going to buy it now because there's no way I'm going to say no now. But then they just gave it to me, and they're like, here! And I just went, what? Brain just collapsed. And so that's how I got this, because for some reason, them doing a huge favor for me meant I got free art. Not good business practice, but I'm sure gonna remember them and recommend them everywhere. So because they did such a huge favor for me, I went back and was like, well, how about I, ask for more art? So I asked them to do, to do a commission for me. And they, this lady happens to do watercolors. Ooh. So I asked for a watercolor Kirigiri, who's also from Danganronpa, and I love her, and I almost cosplayed as her, but I ran out of time. The point is that she's super awesome, and they said, well, what do you want her to do? And I said, you guys know Phoenix Wright. Of course I do, because I've arted Phoenix Wright from them. And I said, can you have her do the objection pose? So that's what she's doing. She's doing the objection pose, and it's amazing. And I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's super cool, and it's watercolor, and it's purple, and it's everything I just love. So that's how I got this. These people are great. I'll try to put their description and the link in the... Yeah, I'll try to put their link in the description below, is what I was trying to say. And yeah, so they're awesome, they're super cool, and I love them dearly. Let's see, I'll do these guys next. So, as you guys know, I am a huge Zero Escape fan. Like, insanely huge, and it's not probably healthy. But I love them dearly. Oh, that's gonna ruin the surprise. So, you have to understand, though, it's a very niche game. Not tons of people, not to be all hipster about it. I wish I didn't have to be hipster about it, but not tons of people know about the Zero Escape series, even though I've cosplayed as 2 characters from that series. And, they, including one that I redid because I liked it so much. And I happened at a booth, and this person had 2 pieces of art from the game. And I was like, well, I have to buy them both. I'm never gonna see it ever again. So here is from the first game, 999. You can see all the characters. As you guys may recognize, this is Akane, or Akane, however you want to pronounce the name. This is the person that I cosplay as pretty often. I would have this year. I didn't because my hair is more red than brown, and so it kind of messes it up. But anyway, she's wonderful. She's probably one of my favorite female characters in video game history, and it's a lovely piece of artwork, and it has all the characters from 999, which I love dearly since the first game. But then they also had a print of my second favorite character from that game, Fi, who I also cosplay as. And yeah, so I had to get both of them because, obviously, duh. Also, an impulse buy, along with the Zero Escape stuff, I happened to see that this artist had postcards, and it was another game, kind of an unknown game. No, it's not just Phoenix Wright. I know what you're thinking. Phoenix Wright is not super rare or whatever you want to call it. This is actually from a particular Phoenix Wright game called Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton. Or is it Ace Attorney versus Professor Layton? Anyway, it was a crossover game with Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton, and it was actually awesome. If you have played Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton, you do need to play this game because it's hysterical. So the point is that this was an impulse buy. I happened to see that they had this, and so I was like, add this into my collection. And I know it's from that particular game because this little puppy is there, whose name I can't remember, and I'm gonna smack myself for not remembering this name. Anyway, this puppo is from that game, and it was super cute, and so I had to get it. So as you guys might also know, I am a huge Mass Effect fan, to the point I actually liked Mass Effect Andromeda. I know. Oops. So, also, Garrus is best space boyfriend, but I unfortunately did not get a picture of Garrus. Not because lack of it. There was actually lots of pictures of Garrus. But because of that, I was like, I had limited, room and money, kind of. And so I was like, not right now, but I will soon, someday. I will look out for the perfect Garrus picture and stuff like that. But this particular artist had Andromeda art, which I know is not common and not popular and never gonna show around because nobody liked Andromeda except for, me and Robbie. So I had to get this because even though he is not best space boyfriend, he is awesome space boyfriend. So I got a picture of Jal because this is really pretty. Jal's pretty awesome, and again, it's super colorful and wonderful, and so I had to get it. And I will finally get Garrus someday, just not today. This was also a bit of an impulse buy on Sunday. Oh, okay, I gotta tell this story. So, Robbie roped me into doing this deal where, how to explain this? So this artist had, they had posters. They also had, playmats based on the posters they had. And they also had canvases based on the posters they had. And they had a deal where if you got X amount of stuff, you got free posters. And so there was 2 playmats, you got free posters. If you got 2 canvases, you got some free stuff. So Robbie convinced me to go in on the deal. And so we did that, and we each picked out our canvases, which I will show last, and we each got our posters, which I will show right now. I got this poster. This is Saber. I won't reveal her real name because that's technically a spoiler, although it's like a spoiler on the caliber of, like, Darth Vader is Luke's father, whatever, you know. But whatever. Anyway, this is Saber. It's not from Fate Stay Night. I think it's from Fate Zero, which I'm not as familiar with as I am with Fate Stay Night. But Saber's awesome, and this picture is honestly really cool, so I had to get it. But there is a funny story now as I show my last piece. Oh, let me go grab it. So this is the canvas that I had gotten, and the thing that you should probably are thinking about is, so Sarah, you did... you know, a cosplay from Steins Gate. Why didn't you get any Steins Gate stuff? In which case I say, hold your horses. I did, folks! Woo! So I got this canvas of Steins Gate. If you can see that, you will notice that the person in the middle, Kurisu, is the person I cosplayed, because she's super awesome, and I love her. Anyway, so she's there, I got canvas. But there is a funny story attached to this, because Robbie and I almost didn't get our pictures. Because Robbie, being the special person that he is, decided to get a canvas of a piece that they only had one left of, which was their sample copy. So at first the lady was like, well, I don't have any more of the canvas. And then she looked at it and went, well, I have that one, but you're going to have to wait to get it. You know, just give me a little bit of time to get it done. And we went, oh, okay. So we leave for a bit. We come back a couple hours later, and she hadn't gotten it down yet. She's like, well, come towards closing time. Well, Rob and I were both looking at a panel, and so we could not get there towards closing time. So by the time we got there, Artist Alley was already closed, and so we're like, okay, well, it was Saturday at this point, we'll go grab it on Sunday, which almost also didn't happen, because what happened there was everyone decided to leave early, and so I was by myself, and I ran to Artist Alley, found out they weren't open to 11, checkout in my hotel was at 11, so I had to go drive back and forth. Eventually, then I got my stuff, and all was well. So yeah, pretty awesome stuff, and I have no wall space for any of this, but that's okay, because it's the thought that counts, or as it wears and gets dusty in your room, and then you just grow sad because you have no room for anything in your life, and you're like, why can't I just have a house? And then you realize that the market is failing, and you're a millennial, so no house for you, only avocado toast. Only avocado toast. I should put these back on my bed, I guess. Well, guys, that was pretty much it. I didn't spend tons of money at this convention. I got lots and lots of art, but I didn't go crazy like some people do, so
I bought some things.
What the crap are these?
I bought some things.
So this was Robbie's first Youmacon, first convention, actually. And it was like...
Is that what I look like?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh,
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, you can get used to it, buddy. Anyway, my point is that going to Youmacon was like sending a kid like through the toy store and telling him he could spend it whatever he wanted. It was a bad plan.
I shouldn't be allowed to have money.
No, you really shouldn't.
No.
It's a good...
I bought a lot of stuff.
You wanna open these up?
Yeah, so we got some good animus here.
Yes. It's okay.
Stick it. The primary thing about Sarah always tells me about film making is stick your ass out.
Yeah, is that what I say?
That's the first thing she said. She said,
yeah.
Ron.
Yeah, really?
Booty up.
I'm pretty.
Right? That's what she always says.
Yeah.
So the first thing we got here, a classic.
Yeah.
I got a lot of... I don't have enough wall for all these.
No, neither of us do, to be honest.
Alright, fine. Now, if you aren't a fan of FLCL, then I'm not a fan of you. So...
You know.
We got... This I actually wasn't supposed to buy. Like, I had already, finished buying everything and been like, no, I won't buy anything else. I won't do it. And,
that didn't last for long.
Then last minute, I literally stumbled upon this while I was trying to get one of my friends to buy something pseudo-pornographic.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of worked.
And then I saw this. And then,
What's that one?
How can we not... Oops, what's that?
Oh,
Berserk.
Classic.
It's a classic.
I've actually never seen Berserk.
Well, it's depressing.
I've heard it's really depressing. Really
and it'll
good.
never be finished.
That's right. That's the main depressing part.
I don't know. That's the main depressing part. I guess it's depressing for us fans, but...
Yeah.
But, yeah. I got a lot of things that go on the wall.
Yeah, he's
I didn't buy anything else really. There was
Yeah, you didn't buy anything else? Got 200 packages open here, and I know you got art.
No, I mean I didn't buy anything besides like stuff that can go on the wall.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Because...
That's what happens though.
What else? I mean, I'm not gonna buy like a plushie.
No. Although
some weirdo.
definitely not a weird weeaboo.
So.
Oh yes.
Then we've got, of course, another class. I mean, I went. Here's the thing, right? There was a lot of them there, and a lot of them were like, I'm gonna end up on a list with a blue square on my house if I buy these.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't willing to do that.
That's a weird joke.
Well, I just wanted to have like a lot of
No, I know it's kind of topical right now. It's kinda...
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Oh. Anyway, the point is, watch anime, kids. Maybe it'll.
I don't think that's what made these people do. I don't know.
No.
I mean, if that comes out, then I never liked it and was never interested.
Obviously, never ever.
But yeah. So filmmaking kills your back. So well,
you're so old. So yeah, what's this?
What I did was, I went. Anyway, we got Evangelion.
Yeah, one of Robbie's old favorites. That
everybody likes Evangelion, except for the last episode where you're like, what the hell? My point was, what else are you gonna get? Because I didn't want. I got like a bunch of old classics, but a lot of people are gonna be like, these are boring. Why would you like? They're good. They're awesome, but they're not. Everybody gets these, and that's exactly, because there was and there was a lot of like. I watched this. I enjoyed it.
Well,
I'm not going to go to prison.
No, exactly.
So,
exactly.
Sarah was trying to get me to buy a bunch of stuff at the Faku booth.
I was
which
not.
I thought was weird.
I was not. That was not me.
She literally immediately was like, Robbie, we got to go. Here's my favorite site.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
So she's trying to get a sponsorship for the video.
No, I'm not.
So,
oh, my. No, not true.
Faku.
Not true. No.
I don't know. She owns like a lot of your books. So.
Yeah? Oh, I do? Anyway.
I don't own any of them.
Yeah, I don't either.
That was your implication, though. Anyway, we got Cowboy Bibbles. Cowboy Bip Boops.
Boop, boop, doop, doops.
Cowboy.
On the boop, boop, boops.
Beeble Brocks.
Yeah. And then you got other stuff, didn't you?
Yeah. This.
Oh, yeah. This
took us a hot minute.
Yes, it did.
I don't know if you went over this already in your previous part, but, so you may have already heard the story, so I won't reiterate it. Yeah, these took a hot minute.
Yeah. So this was the pair to my Steins Gate one.
This is the pair to Sarah's long-awaited Steins Gate one that we almost didn't get, even though we'd already paid for it.
Oh, I know.
Because I can't just have a poster. I was like, I want the
canvas. The canvas.
They had a deal.
Yeah, they did have.
It was a deal. You got free stuff with it.
Yeah. You got free posters.
So I got.
It's upside down.
Good. That's how I like it. So it's from Samurai X, but I mean, that's what they call it in America. Yeah. But Rurouni Kenshin, when he's Hitokiri.
Yes.
He's like, chip. So.
I'm dead.
Never makes that sound.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No, nobody does.
No. But it'd be hilarious if it did.
Bring it over. I just really have my ass in the air.
Sorry, I don't have this high enough.
It's very natural feeling, though, I have to say.
You're like
having your ass out on camera. I have to say, it's really.
Yeah, is that how that is?
I could probably do. I mean, I don't know what kind of career involves that sort of stuff.
But you can put some suggestions in the comments below.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe if you're really into my ass in the air on
camera.
On camera.
Yeah.
So
it's true. Show the next art. You're taking forever.
All right.
Excuse you.
I'm taking forever. Really?
Yeah. He had so much stuff.
When's the last time she didn't upload?
Oh, you're mean.
Talk about
you're cruel.
Taking forever.
You are so cruel.
There's this place called Geeky Endeavors, and they have an artist there. And the artiste has a bunch of stuff. I actually also got a bag with this on it.
Yeah.
But I didn't bring the bag up because I'm using it.
Right, yeah. It's being useful right now.
Right. So, but it's all this, like, seasonal... Just cut off right there. That's a good look. It's all that seasonal Pokemon art.
Yeah.
So, like, this is the fire one, which is summery.
Just summer.
And, get
a nice look at that.
Get a look at this.
Yeah.
Beautiful, right? Just cut this part. I have to get it back in. We'll be right back.
There you go.
Unless we never left. Shut up.
Case?
Now we're back.
Now we're back.
Many years have passed.
Eons passed. Poor paper. Oh, there's a story behind this one. It looks super awesome, by the way.
I just added those noises for effect.
I know you
mix
did.
them in whatever you want.
Make a remix.
When I was bending over, my breast hit me in the face. So
yeah, that's a daily problem.
We went by these guys. They did a lot of different types of art. They did a lot of Dark Souls art.
Mm-hmm. Really pretty Dark Souls
which I've never heard of, but
obviously not.
I was like,
it's by the same artist that did my Shadow of the Colossus
cool.
one.
So,
yeah.
Yes, did the Shadow of the Colossus for Care Bears over here, and no one calls her that, by the way.
No,
you can make it a thing if you want.
How about no? Why would you?
I like that. Make it a thing now. Yeah, what would your symbol be, anything?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd probably be like an upside down rainbow.
Why?
It's like gray and black.
Why?
Because
I'm just that full of unlove.
Yeah, well, it's more like you want to be one of the Care Bears, but like you're like a goth Care Bear.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, goth bear.
Goth bear.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm a goth bear.
Goth bear, yeah.
Sarahscopic
Sarah
goth bear.
wears the bright colors on the outside because on the inside she's so full of hate, and so she doesn't need to present the darkness. Yeah, it's all in her heart.
Oh, so sad. Anyway, what's this story about the darkness in your heart?
Well, the story about the darkness in my heart is that I was like, I'll buy one of those. And then they're like, we got a deal. And I was like, okay, I'll buy 2. And then I bought like 6. Yeah. So they kept like...
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It takes very little to like persuade me like to spend money.
Yeah.
With something that I kind of want. I'll be like, no, that's enough. And they'll be like, okay, if you're positive. And I'll be like, well...
Because you questioned if I was positive.
They took like $5 off, like, which is nice.
$10 actually.
They took 10 total, which is great. Like, it's really nice, but also it was like still like 40. Yeah. Like just for these things, and then not including the rest of it, so it was like 120 total. Like, which is great. It's worth it. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't gonna spend that, and I did because they were like, "You sure?" Yeah. So it takes like no. Anyway, so
what are these exactly? And here I can show.
These are the Lords of Cinder from Dark Souls 3.
It has gold
and they
foil.
made these gold foil prints. And they're awesome.
They're super awesome.
Yeah.
And shiny.
And, look at that. There's because I didn't get there was a big picture with the brothers on them, and I didn't get the big picture, because I had a big picture of other bullshit. So
those were super cool.
So that was literally actually, that was caused by...
these other ones.
I was like, oh, there's so many cool ones. What do I get? So I gotta get, one of my favorite bosses, the Nameless King, because he's an asshole.
Yeah. Isn't everyone in Dark Souls an asshole, though?
No, you've got, you got that moth.
Yeah?
Pretty easy.
Yeah?
You can shoot it. There was another one they had, of course I had to get. I had to get classic Ornstein and Smough. Ornstein, who was trained by the Nameless King. A little bit of lore there for you. A little Dark Souls lore. # Dark Souls lore.
Darn it.
And so I was just going to get those 2. And then Sarah had, like, one she got as well. And I was like, oh,
yeah, okay. I was part of the deal with the Shadow of the Colossus.
And then they were like, oh, we also have this, which I didn't see before. They didn't have this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I got to get it. And so I got Artorias.
Pretty cool.
The bestest better than the restest.
Mm-hmm.
So that was... I think most of the art.
What was the poster you got with the canvas? Where is that one?
I'm talking about the samurai one. That was the one.
No,
right?
you got the canvas, but you got a poster with it.
Oh, you're right. I did. Okay, so we bought those 2 canvases, so we each get a poster. You already saw Sarah.
Yeah, you already saw mine. But
so I
think it might actually be with
it's over there. Yeah. I had a lot of cool posters to pick from. So, I went classic, original red. I mean, it's not really Ash. He's got Pikachu, but it's really red because he's got the Charizard in Mega form.
Yeah, the cool Charizard.
I mean I think that was most of everything. Yeah. I mean, I spent too much money on food too.
Oh yeah, well we all did. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was just this. I mean, I at Renfest, I also spent too much money. I bought a Warhammer.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like an
actual.
It's got a really short haft so that it's easier to carry around. So
yeah, I mean it's really nice. It's just
it's really nice.
Expensive. Robbie shouldn't have money. He just spends it. Youmacon.
And I'm trying to finish. I didn't have my cosplay done.
Yeah.
So I'll show you that when it's finally finished.
Yes.
But I didn't have it done in time because I've been busy.
Yeah. Which, speaking of busy, we kind of, I referenced before that I kind of had a bit of a surprise at the end of this this video of Random Art. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
But...
And it's Markiplier's.
I wish... Why did I put that on camera? Anyway, the point is that we do have an announcement. We actually, both Robbie and I at different times, are going to be part of a live stream. We have our friend Callie is part of Limit Break Radio.
Yes.
And she is doing a...
One of the hosts.
Yes, she's a host of Limit Break Radio. And she is doing a charity live stream for Extra Life. Extra Life is an organization that works for children's hospitals.
Yeah, it's children's charity.
Yeah.
Does a couple of things. I mean, one of the things it's been known for is like getting games for kids. But it does a lot of things for children, like terminal children and hospitals and just children's hospitals.
Right. And so she's going to be doing a 24-hour live stream starting on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, going into Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern.
This Friday,
yes, which is on, if I can open my calendar, on, the 17th and 18th of this week.
17th and 18th.
And because Robbie and I are super cool, she invited us on the show. So, yeah.
She'll be doing a couple of things. Right now, my understanding is one of the things she'll be playing is Undertale, probably more than once.
Yes.
There will be things like voting with your money. To your donation. On who to kill, what kind of run to do, how to do it, choices to make. There's always a bunch of people there, some from Limit Break Radio, some are just Kelly's comrades.
Yep.
Kelly's
comrades
in arms. And it's always a lot of fun.
Yes.
And it's always for a good cause.
Yes.
So, I'm not trying to guilt you into showing up. But the fact is, if you care about children, maybe you'll watch this and be entertained while you care about children. Yep. That's up to you.
Yeah.
It's not my fault if you don't go. The kids will still be there. They'll deal.
Yeah.
You won't have been a part of what makes their lives better. That's up to you. That's your choice. You don't need to do that. And if you're comfortable with that, then I'm comfortable with it. That's the whole thing, right? Like, if you can sleep with that, then I'm glad I don't know you. But the important part is that ultimately you're fine with it.
Yes, exactly. So we're really, both Robbie and I are super excited for this opportunity.
Yes, it'll be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Robbie's probably going to be there towards the beginning or a little bit in the middle of the beginning.
I have no idea. I have one of the late shifts, which means that I'll be getting there after work because it's from 6 to 6. Yeah. I get off of work at 6. So I'll be there at probably 7, going late into the evening, early morning.
Yeah.
And so you won't see me on Saturday.
Yeah.
Really. You'll see me early morning Saturday, but you won't see me during the day Saturday.
And I'm not sure if we're going to be on at the same time. I do recordings for the other podcast I do that some of you guys know about, Play on Ultra, and we re-record on Friday nights for me. So I will be there kind of during the midnight shift, probably around midnight or 1 and onwards.
One of the things I required to do this was that Sarah and I were on at the same time.
Oh.
Because I don't...
You didn't mention this.
No, I didn't tell you, but I just don't... I don't really care whether you know or not.
Oh, thanks. He doesn't like me, I guess.
She smells.
Oh. Why did you have to tell everybody?
Because I'm literally right next to you right now.
Oh, gosh, Robbie, not here. I told you.
As opposed to where? It's her room. It's actually one of the neatest I've seen it, which is, my room's garbage too. I'm not suggesting, but this is fantastic. I can walk around in it.
Shut up.
This is all organized.
Anyway,
which is fantastic.
Oh my gosh, you ever stop talking?
The bodies are moved.
I said
they were moved. Not gone.
All of a sudden we hear police sirens. It's your fault. Anyway, the point is, Limit Break Radio, it's on Twitch. I'll have the link in the description below, and also the link to the Extra Life organization that they are they're hosting and stuff like that. So come see us, say hi, vote with your money. There's going to be lots of cool stuff. Callie's super awesome. You're guys going to love her, and you guys already love me, obviously, and you kind of tolerate Robbie, so that's cool too. Robbie, stop touching your
nose. It's at
nose.
the end now. Mm-hmm. This is in your film.
Yes, it is.
Can't do anything about it.
All right.
You live with me. And this is what I do.
Peace, joy, love, and koi, everybody. I hate you.
Oh!
I really hate you sometimes.
Oh, morning sickness.